Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stassi. Thank you so much for being here today. I am so excited for this podcast today because this is a first in this podcast history that I am sitting down with game developers of a game. I'm so excited to have the ladies behind Hometopia here today. So thank you ladies so much for coming here today.
Thanks. Super stoked to be here.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, I am so excited. Before we dive in about this game, we got to do a quick round of introductions. Samantha, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hey, so I'm Sam. I'm the director of design at Hometopia, and I've been a huge part of the branding and marketing efforts of the game. I'm also an architect by training, so I have a master's in architecture. And what I love about this game is it's a place that I can really express that creative side that I've been trained in, but also just can have a ton of fun because I'm also a gamer. So that's a little bit about me. How about you, Rachel? Rachel's jumping in, but
I love that. Rachel's a woman on a mission. I love this.
Just getting into a quiet room. But hi, I'm Rachel, and I'm head of community at Hometopia. I run the ambassador program and talk to all of our awesome community members.
Well, that is exciting. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for coming here today. I got to start out. I did not know about this game's existence till 2 weeks ago. So talk to me. What has been going on behind the scenes? How long has this game taken to be created, and what inspired this game?
So this game has been years in the making. Our head of development, Alex Ayland, this is kind of his, we call it his Magnus opus or whatever, but he's been designing home design games for years now. One is called like Design This Castle. And I think this game really takes it to the next level where it's hyper realistic and it's taking a lot of the building mechanics that we're familiar with in The Sims and, upping the ante. It's more realistic. There's more options, more customizability. It's really a game for people who love building in The Sims and want to continue exploring their creativity without limits.
No, that's exciting, and that's why I'm the most really excited to dive into this game. I did a little research beforehand, and I see that Alex really got into the mobile game aspect at the beginning of this because I went back. I was going through last night because my iPhone is full, okay, but I was obsessed with this manga, 10 years ago, and I was like, oh, whatever, I'll try to find it. And I saw his games on my iPhone. Today when I looked at it, I was like, I played these games on mobile. That's crazy. Very customizable, very fun mobile games. What made him want to take the switch from mobile to PC?
I think PC just is kind of where gamers who play things like The Sims are familiar with, and I think there's a lot more graphic capabilities on PC. So he wanted to create a realistic home design game, and I think the technology today, it's best to do that on PC.
I could not agree more, especially with PC. You kind of have the ability to, bigger screen. Now the thing is, I'm really excited about this game. It's co-op. Talk to me of how it's co-op. How can I get my friends in here to play this game?
So you can invite up to 5 different people to come into your space to build with you. You can build together, and that's what's really special about this game. And in The Sims, it's single player, but here, yeah, Rachel and I build together often. She might mess up my space and my design, but it's fun to play around and do something collaboratively.
I love that. I appreciate that. I was watching your YouTube videos earlier as you were wearing blue construction hats as you were reconstructing a house. Talk to me. So I now have the game. How do we play it? Is it just a design game that I can just design whatever I want, or is there obviously I know there's a career path where you're able to go in and do challenges of saying basically like HGTV of love it or list it, being like, I have a trailer park house and I would like to add a bathroom and a closet. What other aspects of building are in this game?
So there is a career mode where you go and you do renovation projects or building additions for clients. There's also the opportunity to build your own house, and you can choose from a variety of different environments, a desert environment, a mountain environment. And those environments are really quite beautiful. So as you work through the different client jobs, you begin to earn more money that you can go and build your dream home or build your dream community with friends.
Okay. Does each work, or I think you guys refer to it as like a work order. Does it get does it begin really easy, or does it end really hard, or can you decide what level of a work order or task that you want to complete?
So you can decide between level of difficulty, and that's also just like how complex the job is. So there's medium jobs, there's hard jobs or large jobs. And as you progress in the game, it does get more challenging. There's more specifications that the client will have. So it's harder to achieve a high score. But in general, you can kind of choose your own adventure and take off on a job that you know about what the size and time commitment is that you're jumping into.
And with the different sizes of jobs, they have recommendations for multiplayer. So some jobs recommend you do it yourself, but some jobs recommend 2 or 3 people. You can always do it by yourself. It's just going to take a lot longer, but not too much longer, but it makes it more fun with 2 to 3 people for certain size jobs.
So you said it could go up to 5, but it's really fun with 2 or 3. What would you prefer then? A smaller group or a bigger group? Or does each work order go differently? Does some work orders only need 5 people and some work orders need like 2 or 3?
Yeah, the different sizes of the jobs, from like the small, it could be like a small garden to like an entire addition. They have the different levels of how many people would be good for it. And I guess the larger jobs you could do up to 5 people and have enough for everyone to do.
Okay,
So,
okay, so that's exciting. So I get my work order. I have a task to rebuild this modern home. They want to add an expansion and redo the kitchen. How do I start from there?
So you can kind of just go down the checklist of the work order and work through each of the different tasks that the client's asking you to do. Sometimes it's, you have to lay the foundation first and then you do the interior. So natural progression of any building project in a way. But I think multiplayer is also really fun in just the environments where you can build your own home, because you could, have a building competition. Sometimes we try to build the same thing together in a space and don't look at each other's, but at the end compare. So there's different things you can do in there. And you could also, build a house next to your friend's house, or just invite your friends in to see your house. It's kind of a totally different experience walking virtually through a friend's build than it is just looking at it on a screen. So there's different ways to use that multiplayer.
See, that's the part where I'm really, really, really excited about of being able to go walk, either help someone complete a task of a build, or walking through people's builds and seeing their vision come to life on a screen versus seeing screenshots of it on Instagram or watching the play-by-play on Twitch or YouTube. Now I have to ask, as design, we are aware that, at least I'm aware, and I'm what made me the most excited about this game is there's decorative pillows on day one. Listen to that, everybody. Decorative pillows on day one. Get Stassi's approval. From what I saw today, there was a lot of decor items coming. What is your favorite decor item that you think belongs in almost every room?
Well, I put plants in every room. There's tons of plants available in Hometopia. And I think the decorative pillows are very nice as well. So what's even better is there's a ton of different types of pillows, but you can change the material of the pillows to different fabrics. So you can customize your pillows and just go pillow crazy if you want. And you could have a whole room of pillows.
Did I also see a color wheel?
Oh yeah. You can choose any color in the rainbow to paint any object in the game you want. So we just did a build that we like color drenched the entire room a single color just because you can, and it looked cool.
I love that. Listen, every player, everybody listening to this has a color wheel day one. Just
Mhm.
throwing that out there for everybody who wants more customization. I'm so excited for plants. The ones I saw today, and I also like how they're all kind of labeled as well, because each, like, if you have a task to say, oh, you need to make this house more modern, it does say what the plant, and then it has the decor set underneath it as modern. I really do appreciate that, and that is something that will come really easy for everybody wanting to complete these tasks, or maybe for children are not sure what they need to do. I kind of like that it's really for all ages. Now, if I could grant you, as you guys, obviously you guys create the wishes. I don't create wishes, but if I was able to grant you wishes, what item is not in Hometopia right now that you want in the game?
Hmm. That's a good question. What's not there yet? Maybe pets.
Pets, okay. I like that. Which actually leads me to a question. As The Sims obviously has a boatload of expansions that costs a lot of money. Will Hometopia also have expansions?
Right. So it's free to play, and then there will be DLC packages. So you can buy additional things as you begin to level up, and we'll be releasing those periodically. So it's a similar model.
Okay. When do you think the first expansion pack would come out? Any teasers or hints that you could give to us?
I think the first one we're planning on releasing shortly after the early access date. So after September 27th.
That's soon. That is very soon. Okay, so I'm excited to see. That was actually a question that my fiance was asking me. He's like, do you like Sauce, do you think there'd be expansion packs? There has to be, right? Because like you could literally create anything. Okay, so this is a question that I like to ask Simmers. What is your dream expansion pack and why?
I mean, I'm an architect, so I'd really want some like high-end furniture lines or like classic contemporary furniture. That would be my dream expansion pack. I don't know. Just like a line of contemporary furniture. But Rachel, do you have an expansion pack?
One of the requests I've seen a lot in the ambassador channels in Discord are for cars, and another one was for just like gothic designs. So I think having some really cool like old architecture like that you were talking about, I think that could be really cool. But cars, they definitely that comes up a lot. That would be cool to see.
I can tell you right now what you need. You need castles, cars,
Mm-hmm.
goth.
Goth for sure.
You hammer down on those three things, you will have the best game in the world. I'm just saying. But definitely castles. Make castles first.
Okay. I'm taking notes.
Yeah, taking those. Stassi wants castles. Okay, but hey, I mean that's really it's cool that also that you guys are listening to the people playing the game. I think that is a huge aspect that some other companies may not do. Listen to the people that play it, because we're the ones that play it and love it, and this is our downtime. Like this is what we do when we're not working. So I really do appreciate that you take the time to listen to your fans. Now, obviously, Rachel's here to talk about the ambassador program. I'm very honored. I am part of the ambassador program. Talk to me about how can my fellow people I know want to become part of the ambassador team for Hometopia.
So the ambassador program is really great. We talk one-on-one with all of our different community members in the channels. They have direct contact with us, and it's really inclusive. There's no barrier to entry. Everyone wants just to hear feedback from all of our people that are playing, especially the early community members. That's really super important to us, and we we're establishing different programs, so we're rewarding early members, which is exciting. And we are you can apply online at I think it's hometopia.com, and wishlist on Steam, but you can find it on hometopia.com, and anyone can apply. You just have to wishlist the game and throw in a screenshot, and in a few days you can get in, and we'll be there to chat with you in the Discord, and you'll get all sorts of little perks here and there as we go forward with the game.
That is exciting. As being part of the master program, it was very easy. I saw you guys. I was like, I'd love to be an ambassador. I like this game, and got in. You guys are amazing for communication. You guys are on the ball, and I appreciate that as somebody who wants to be part of a really fantastic community. The link will be below for anybody listening that wants to apply to be an ambassador. Please go check out the link. How many ambassadors do you currently have right now, out of curiosity?
We actually have about 1,600 ambassadors, which is really great. And we're growing, and we're getting a lot of awesome feedback, and it's really been a cool experience talking with everyone and having feedback sessions and seeing their suggestions for the game, and then them seeing them being implemented in the different patch notes that we've been able to give them from our updates for the playtest.
That is exciting. And then lastly, also out of curiosity, how many people have waitlisted on Steam? I'm curious.
We're up to like 160,000. Yeah, we're getting pretty high. So it's got
sorry,
people are saying,
yeah. Holy shnikes. Holy crap. Okay. That's amazing. Holy shnikes. That's awesome. That round of applause, that is amazing. I also saw, how does it feel to be on the, I think it's most excited upcoming games in this month, not alone for the rest of the year? Like, how cool is it to start seeing that this game is showing up on top 10 lists? Like, how does it feel?
I mean, we're just like super appreciative of the community that we already have. You know, we haven't even released this game yet, and we have all these amazing ambassadors like yourself that are just excited about the game. And yeah, I think that's why we're up there, is because of this community that's really championing the game that hasn't even come out yet. So I think it's been great, and we're super excited to get it, you know, in the public hands and outside of just the ambassador program. But I just want to say, like, Rachel's done a great job building out this ambassador program, and I think as a really small development and team and indie studio, we want to work with our community members to build the best game possible. And you know, that's how we've been doing it for the past couple of months, just getting feedback from our ambassadors and our community, and really trying to release something for this early access that everyone's excited about. So it seems to be going in that direction. Hopefully we continue getting more wish lists in the next couple of weeks.
Absolutely. Now I have to ask, as I am the queen of feedback, what feedback have you been getting?
Well, a lot of feedback on like just different like snap to grid features, things like that, different UI features that they'd like implemented, definitely aspects of the game that aren't working, like bugs, which is so important, especially in the early access and like play testing. It's been amazing having everyone give their time and attention to these small details that really are so important upon launch, you know, if they are having these bugs in the game. And it's been really amazing that everyone has been so helpful, and also really good feedback too about how they're loving the game and that it's so fun spending their weekend playing. I've been able to watch some of the live streams too that the ambassadors are doing, and it's been really fun to watch, especially the multiplayer ones where they're talking back and forth. Feedback's been really great, really productive, super helpful, and we just hope it keeps on coming.
I can't wait. Once I get in, I'm able to play, I will 100% give you honest feedback, because that's how you learn, and that's how you grow, of being like, what I saw today from people's streams, I am so excited to do a challenge. Like, that's literally me and my fiance were like, let's do a challenge show. Like, we were excited. and it's been a minute since we've both been excited for something. Now, I have a couple questions that have just popped into my head. Is this just for PC, or will there be a console version as well?
Right now it's just for PC.
Okay. Will there ever be a console, like a version of this on console at one point?
We're hoping to move in that direction, yes. So
That's fair. The only reason I ask is because so the Sims teams forgot that it's on console as well for like 5 or 10 years, and they're just starting to fix that. So I'm a huge champion for anybody in the console community. So I want to make sure that if they can also enjoy playing this game instead of it just always being on PC. Now, another aspect is when it comes to building, I particularly use CC when I build in The Sims because I'm a storyteller and Sims has nothing. You already started me off with better success for pillows. If you have half open doors and half open windows, oh my, I will give you my life savings. But is CC or mods ever going to be an option?
Rachel, do you know the answer to that one?
I believe we're looking at setting up the infrastructure for some type of gallery that people can use some CCs in, but that's not a definite. It's just something that we're looking into right now based on demand, and it seems like it is something that people are interested in. So it could be a item that we add to our roadmap in the future.
Oh, of course. I was just always curious because there are so many talented CC creators out there that deserve time in the sun, and they would probably want to enjoy Hometopia as well as much as they do other life simulation games. So I was just super curious. I do have a couple more questions for you, and we're gonna wrap up. As we're approaching on this game coming out in a couple weeks, where do you see yourselves in a year today with this game?
That's a great question. Where do we see ourselves in a year? I think we're hoping to just continue to expand upon the foundation of the game that we're putting in place and releasing on the 27th. Again, it's early access of the game. This isn't even the official launch of the game. So I think we're just going to keep building and expanding. I've played the game for hundreds of hours at this point, and I'm not bored yet. So I think we have a good product on our hands to keep going forward with.
When could we expect the actual game? Rachel, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to cut you off. When could we expect the full game to be released?
Rachel, do you know the official launch date? I don't think we've announced it yet.
I don't think we've announced the official launch date yet. It's we have a lot. When it's ready, we're doing it. We're going as fast as we can, and because we know everyone is super excited for like the complete game. But you know, it takes a long time to build a high quality game and something that people really enjoy and are able to have no issues playing and everything. So it takes a long time to develop a really quality product. So we're working hard and we'll keep working hard.
For sure. And you know, just to reiterate, we're a small indie studio with just a handful of engineers building this thing, and they've been like putting their heart and soul into it for years. It's actually Alex Aylan is our head of development, and it's his brother who's the head of engineering. They're just, you know, buckling down and squashing bugs left and right. But yeah, I think what we've been able to come up with is extremely fun, and I think with the community's feedback and our strategy of kind of building in public and working with the community to make the best game possible, we're gonna get there. And yeah, when we get there, as Katie said.
I appreciate that. So I've worked in marketing for many years. That is the best marketing answer. The only reason I was just curious, just so anybody who was listening wanted to know when the full game is released, do not rush a game if it is not ready. Your audience will wait for you. I cannot stress that enough. Being part of the EA community of, we don't have to compete with Marvel for content. Okay, you can slow things down, because that's when I don't want bugs. I don't want problems. I don't want to wait 6 months for a game and the day it comes out, it crashes. Like, take the time. So I super appreciate that. Yeah, take the time. When it's ready, we'll be here. We'll be cheering you on. We'll have a glass of wine. We'll have some popcorn. We might have Virgin River on the background. That might just be me. We're here. We're here to support in any way we can, as a part of the ambassador community and sharing this amazing game. So what is your 30-second elevator pitch? I want to hear, how is everyone who's been playing, who listens to this podcast, and I know these listeners are dedicated Sims fans from around the world. We are now, I think I just surpassed being listened to in like 2,000 countries or something like that, which is, I thought 2,000 cities. Like, holy shit. No,
2,000 countries.
2,000 cities. Okay. Not countries. That's where my brain works on a Monday. The floor is yours. Why should we come to this side and play?
So I think Hometopia is a game for people who love simulation games. If you like the Sims, but primarily the building part of the Sims, this is the game for you. It takes those mechanics and makes, you know, it even easier to customize, even easier to build with better graphics. If you love the simulation part of the Sims, this is another game for you. This is, you know, it's a great, calm, cozy game that you can really express your creativity in.
Amazing.
What do you think, Rachel? What's your pitch?
And it's multiplayer.
And it's multiplayer, yeah.
I hope I get a 30-second pitch as an ambassador. Has a color wall, has decorative pillows, has nice rugs, has plants, and potential, from what I hear, if they're listening to Saucy, castle expansion for kind of sooner rather than later. Just saying.
And great lighting.
And oh my god.
The lights are really good. Yeah.
Holy shit.
And the time of day wheel.
Yes. I saw that and my mind, I was like, holy fudge. Okay. Like, that was amazing. Because you need mods to do that in The Sims, to be able to change the lighting. It's not only just mods, it's G-shade and then photo editing after. To see the actual reflection of the water of a pool, I was floored that it looked real. Everything in this game looks real. So the game developers, I give you guys an amazing round of applause, because everything looks real. Nothing looks chunky. Nothing looks fake. Nothing looks, I don't know. I've already said the word chunky because I'm trying to think of it like bulky, or it's like a pillow on a fabric or anything. It just irks me, some of the stuff. So I'm really excited to get my claws into this and being able to explore all the beautiful design aspects, because long before I was a storyteller in the Sims community, I was a builder. I have been a builder for a long time. So I'm really excited to finally do something new in a building community. And I'm excited to watch this community grow, and it will only continue to grow as many years as this game goes on with all the amazing stuff. Is there anything else that I've missed asking, or anything else you want to share about this game?
I think, you know, as someone who has a background in architecture and who has been playing building simulation games my whole life, that's like kind of why I went into architecture, was I love games like The Sims. It's so amazing what you're able to build in this game, the level of freedom, but also the quality of the graphics. You know, I go in there and I change the time of day and I put my lights on and I'm like, it feels real. And it's like a architectural rendering software almost, but you play it as a game, and it has these really soothing noises as you're placing the objects, and it's a great game that you can really get lost in. And yeah, I'm excited for everyone to get their hands on it very, very soon.
I'm very excited. Rachel, any final thoughts? Anything you want to share?
I would love to invite everyone listening to join the ambassador program and continue growing with us and sharing and building this community up, because that's what it's all about. And we love the current community and just hope that everyone can take part of that, and we can really get Hometopia out there to the world and you know, build better together.
Oh, amazing. Amazing. I appreciate that. That was a little bit in there. Well, I want to thank you, both you ladies, Samantha and Rachel, for coming here today, indulging me and getting to learn a little bit more about this already fantastic game that's not even out yet. Like, let's it's not out. It's already amazing. I hope everybody listening to this goes and tries it, because it will be available on Steam on September 27th. Please go check it out. I'm also gonna have the links, like I said, to the ambassador. If you've listened to this and you're like, I want to be an ambassador to this great game, please go check out that link. And Samantha and Rachel, I want to thank you ladies again so much for coming here today and sharing everything behind the scenes of Hometopia.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. It's been a pleasure to meet you, and yeah, we love your podcast, so thanks for having us.
Oh my god, thank you guys. I like your game. Oh my god, it works so well. Can we be partners?
Yeah.
Did we just become friends?
Yeah,
I think we did.
let's all play together. Let's build together.
Oh my god. Yes, I would be super down to do that.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, again, thank you. Yes, 100%. Well, ladies, thank you so much for coming here today. Please go check out the ambassador link, and please go select that waitlist, because here's the best part. The game is free. It costs you nothing to start. So please go check that out. Again, thank you, ladies, and have a great rest of your night. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.